Hey guys, Stitches here, and welcome back to another Beyblade Day 2025 Battlefest video. This time I decided to go for a more classic matchup. As you can see here, I got two Project Crossover remasters. Those are X-Bays in the stadium, believe it or not. And today we have a clash between, on the left, we have Dranzer Spiral 380 Taper versus Draciel Shield 760 Dot. Now, these two bays obviously may look a lot different from the X bays you're used to seeing here, even the UX ones. Though I would say they look more similar to the UX bays. And the big reason why is because they are actually adaptations of the original Bakuten Shoot Beyblades. Excuse me, mucus in my throat. Excuse me, the blue Beyblade on the left, Dranzer Spiral, was used by the original series character Kai, and Draciel Shield there was used by Max. Both were members of Blade Breakers, the main team of Beyblade Plastic Gen, and they serve as sort of protagonists, if not like secondary protagonists. But really quick, I will give a view of both bays up close. Now, despite the original Beyblades being made of plastic, these are not. So here we have Dranzer Spiral. Dranzer Spiral is balance type with this sort of oval-like shape. Its design has been slightly altered. Sorry about that, there was an interruption there. Dranzer Spiral has these sort of rounded edges up top, and it has these protrusions that are based on the weight disc, being these sort of geometric protrusions here. This is based on the weight disc from the original Plastic Gen, or the original Bakuten Shoot version. Though, as you can see, it's kind of been merged, and these outer contact points are actually made of metal to put it at a decent fighting chance against other Beyblades from Beyblade X. It's got the 360 and does not have transpoint, but rather just has taper. Transpoint did not come out yet before Dranzer, and Dranzer's sort of spiritual successor in this generation, known as Crimson Garuda, actually has that. So, you know. Additionally, the weight disc here has also been like morphed to give this thing upper attack, so that way it's not breaking. So, pretty interesting bay, capable of doing upper attacks and smash attacks based on its design alone. Next up, we have Draciel Shield, though. And Draciel Shield mostly makes use of that weight disc shape, being octagonal with 4 major points that stick out. We can even see mine has a little bit of battle damage right there. It's got the 760 ratchet, giving it the sort of wall shape, but it doesn't line up quite exact with everything else. I'm not sure if we have an 8 ratchet, but this would have been a chance to introduce that, maybe. Additionally, 760 also has one pad that is thicker to try to give it a sort of uneven, ununiform shape, meaning that this is the weak point. Here's this thicker pad. And if you don't think it's thicker, I will prove you wrong. See, it is thicker. So, It's also got this dot bit, which is basically a needle, but it's got a bunch of little tiny dots all over it. So, yeah. Anyway, these bays are actually a lot better than their Beyblade Burst versions. And the battles in the Dynamite Stadium go a little crazy, so, you know, we'll see how things go. Now, if you don't know how things work around here, there will be 3 matches in 3 different stadiums. The first match will be done here in the Dynamite Stadium. The second match will be done in the Hasbro Xtreme Stadium. And the third match will be done in the Takaratomi Double Xtreme Stadium. Because this stadium has no extreme line, this means that stamina outs will score 1 point, and everything else. Stamina outs and knockouts are 1 point, and bursts are 2 points. There's no extreme finishes possible. So we will go ahead and see what that yields us, but then afterwards we'll switch to the other rules. Sorry for the second interruption there. Someone had to come down here to do something, so I just paused my video. I initially was going to be quiet, but then I was messing up the points. So yeah, survivor finishes are 1 point, burst finishes are 2 point, knockouts are 1 point here. I'll be using the same string launcher I've been using. I was considering changing to a winder, but I don't know. I didn't really feel like it was necessary here. Anyways, out of these 2 bays, Draciel tends to stay more centered. So, or more stationary, so I'm going to be launching Draciel first. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Big double knockout right away. That is what we will see out of the more geometric shapes from these. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Ooh. And a knockout for Draciel. That is actually a knockout in this stadium. And it got sandwiched in between my other couch, I think. Ugh. Excuse me. Dranzer did burst, but it was a post-arena, or it was a post-contact burst, meaning that what that means is basically it burst out of the arena. Those happen here, and that's kind of like part of the reason why they changed the designs to try to prevent stuff like this from happening. But I don't know. At least in this stadium, that counts as a ring out. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to take the bit out to relock the ratchet. But yeah, Draciel is also a pretty low defense bay as well. Similar to Golem Rock was. So anyway, that is Draciel's point. So Draciel has a point and Dranzer does not. So the score is 1-0. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Dranzer clapping back with a burst finish and just a single hit. That's honestly insane. So the score is now Dranzer 2, Draciel 1. This was actually a matchup done in the anime. In the original Beyblade anime, we actually got to see Max versus Kai. And Max actually showed Kai a lot of kindness, which kind of leads to Kai developing a soft spot for Max throughout the show. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Dranzer showing off his balance abilities here. Going for some jumping attacks, something it also does in the anime. Dranzer overall is actually like a pretty good balance type. I feel like that because it's at that 70 height and the fact that it has the 3 ratchet, it jumps around pretty nice. So Dranzer claims the survivor finish there, meaning the score is now Dranzer 3 to Draciel's 1. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Trying to stall out Draciel. Will it work in the long run though? Probably not. Ooh. Draciel with the survivor finish, meaning that the score is now Draciel 2, Dranzer 3. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. That hit was kind of crazy there. Like, caused both bases to shake. Draciel with the survivor finish, meaning the score is now 3 to 3. Ooh. Dranzer got knocked out and almost straight into my nutsack. God damn. Draciel with the KO. Meaning that Draciel's at 4 points, Dranzer's at 3. Draciel only needs 1 win, any type of win, to win the match, but Dranzer can clutch this with a burst. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Seems like Dranzer is like a little too light. Oh. Let me deliberate on that for a second, because like I saw one more full rotation from Dranzer, but I also saw movement from Draciel. I'm gonna give that to Dranzer and say the score is 4 to 4, meaning that this is actually the sudden death match. So we'll see, can Max change the outcome of things here? 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Draciel actually gains the win there. That was pretty close, and honestly, that was just a pretty fun match to do there. I like how Dranzer was actually kind of jumping quite a bit. I don't really know why it was doing that too. I honestly think it might be to some sort of due to some sort of deformation on its bit. But I have heard that these remakes are a little imbalanced as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's the reason either. Also, my poor Dranzer, the screw bumps are actually getting like deformed, so now I can't even like unscrew the bay apart if I wanted to. Anyways, next up here we have the Xtreme Stadium, meaning things are just going to get more intense from here. Because it's applicable, I do need to point out that sending a bay over the top of the stadium in the Beyblade X stadiums does not count as a knockout. Because knockouts are defined by these upper pockets, these corner pockets here. And an extreme finish is through that extreme pocket in between them. So survivor finishes are still 1, but knockouts through those pockets are 2. Burst finishes are still 2, and extreme finishes are worth 3 through this pocket here. Three, two, one, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Dranzer trying to do some kind of extreme dash there. Is it working? It doesn't really seem like it. The score is Draciel 1, Dranzer 0. Draciel with the extreme finish there. Dranzer was trying to do a lot of jumping attacks from the sky, but Draciel was just defending them all and threw Dranzer into that extreme pocket. Score is Draciel 4, Dranzer 0. We'll see if Dranzer can glitch this up. I wouldn't expect much from it though. 3, 2, 1, 2. Survivor finish to Dranzer. The score is now Draciel 4, Dranzer 1. So at least it's not a clean sweep. Big attacks. It seems like Dranzer is just about out of stamina. I think that was Draciel's win. So I'm going to give that to Draciel. Pretty quick match there. Heavily contrasting with the first one, which had a lot of ties and a lot of moments where I had to go outside the arena. Anyway, next up we're in the Double Xtreme Stadium here. Can Dranzer use this to his advantage, or will it just benefit Draciel even more? Who knows, honestly. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Ooh, Dranzer unfortunately reverse jumping off of the extreme line, giving Draciel a survivor finish. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Double strike from Dranzer. They're just circling near each other there. But it seems... Oh, Dranzer actually got the survivor finish there, putting the score at 1-1. Dranzer with the survivor finish. You could argue that one was unfair though, because Draciel actually got an extreme dash there. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Ooh, and a burst for Dranzer. That puts Dranzer's points actually up to 4, I believe. And Draciel's points are still at 1. Dranzer may actually win this. But who knows? Draciel could always make that comeback. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Draciel's score is now at 3 and Dranzer's is at 4. Like I said, it's anybody's game. Draciel's already proving it is very much capable of making that comeback it needs. Dranzer tried to get an extreme finish there. Seems like things failed, and Draciel instead claimed a survivor finish. Meaning the score is now tied up at 4 points. Now, I think that for the sake of this last round... no, I'll do a separate thing for that, so... 3, 2, 1, go shoot. And 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Ooh, Dranzer said no, and he really wanted that extreme finish, so it kill confirmed Draciel there. Meaning that Dranzer here is actually our winner. I don't think I can actually get Dranzer to stand. But really quick, I am going to change things up. Plastic Gen had a very notable thing being the Dragon Winder. And while the Dragon Winder I think just got released for Beyblade Day, mine hasn't actually came in the mail. Because mine won't be out until April. So what I'm actually going to do here is use sort of my attempt at a longer winder for a best of 3, or a best of 4 here. Really quick. So you guys are getting a little bonus video content here. So 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, you can see this is much stronger. 3, 2, 1, go. So Dranzer has gained a point there. 32 1. Too much speed for Draciel to handle. Putting the score at Dranzer 3, Draciel 0. I was going to go to 4, but I think I'll just go to 5 here. We can see Dranzer really desperately needs that extra launch power. I think it just gives it the extra bit of juice it needs. Really quick, I'm examining my long winder here. 3, 2, 1, go. And 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh! Shit! Dranzer flew directly at my chest there. It's actually a do-over. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. Dranzer just barely there. It seems like Dranzer is really kicking ass now. So, let's see. That's Dranzer at 4. Draciel still at 0. 3, 2, 1, go. If I can keep the launcher prong, 3, 2, 1, go. Draciel gets an extreme finish, putting the score at Dranzer 4, Draciel 3. So this could very well be the last round we see here. 3, 2, 1, go. Dranzer burst by getting crushed there in between the extreme line and Draciel. And you know what? I think that's kind of a beautiful scene to end on here. So, yeah, that was Draciel versus Dranzer. Gave these guys a little bit of special treatment by doing that long winder battle. Just because I thought it would be fun, you know. Beyblade's all about fun. It's the key thing to remember. But in the end, I believe in the regular matches, Draciel was our winner. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. So if you liked it, be sure to like the video, check out the description, and check out my other content. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next Battlefest video.